Hey YouTube, it's Michelle again. I guess I'm just in a video making kind of mood because I've made like 3 or 4 in the past couple of days. I'm on some kind of roll. Anyway, today's video, or another one of today's videos, is about hair care. And it is a part of my Transition 101 series. So, the thing about hair care is that and the thing about growing your hair out and really taking care of it is you need to know your hair type. You need to know the texture of your hair, the dryness or oiliness of it, and you need to, I guess you just kind of know the rate that your own hair grows, but those are really important factors to figuring out how to grow your hair out, if that's what you're trying to do. I know a lot of trans women start out or for the rest of their lives wear wigs because of male pattern baldness, or that they just don't grow hair or enough of it anyway. I don't have a lot of experience with wigs. I've had my hair long since I was about 14 or 15, so I've had a good 6 years of like long hair, and so that was kind of a blessing when I started to transition. It really helped me to pass. And I guess I'm bragging, but I don't mean to brag. I just mean to say that long hair is really going to help you pass. I would say that and this might just be an insecurity on my part, but if my hair was like really short, and even just girl short, I don't know if I would pass as well. I think my hair gives me a huge amount of femininity. So this video is pretty much going to pertain to people who are trying to grow their hair out and what tips I might have. Now, I am not a professional by any means, although I will start going to cosmetology school soon, but I am not a professional. But I have been obsessed with my hair since I started growing it, and I try to take pretty good care of it. So, like I said, you need to know your hair type, and there's all sorts of different products for all kinds of hair types. But when you are growing it out, you really, really want to try to use as little heat on your hair as possible, and as few harmful chemicals, or really you want to avoid a lot of product, because if you're trying to grow your hair out, you want it to be natural and healthy and to just grow out on its own. So I would recommend investing in a couple shampoos and a couple conditioners. The reason that this is that when you wash your hair with the same shampoo all the time, your hair kind of gets used to it, and it might stop helping your hair, or you won't get as many benefits from the conditioner and the shampoo. Also, with drugstore, a lot of drugstore shampoos and conditioners, they're going to leave a residue in your hair, like a waxy buildup, and it'll kind of dull your hair down, and it might even prevent it from growing faster. If you have that problem, you can get a clarifying shampoo, and I would just Google that, clarifying shampoos. I think Redken is really well known for having a good clarifying shampoo. And but anyway, so you want a couple different shampoos and conditioners, and I would look up reviews for shampoos and conditioners. I'm serious. If you really want to grow your hair out, I would look for some nice products. That doesn't mean you need to go to a salon and spend $60 on a bottle of shampoo that's going to last you a couple weeks or whatever. But anything that doesn't have a whole lot of fragrances in it, or things like Garnier and L'Oreal or Tresemme, those cheaper brands are really not going to be the best for your hair. Secret tip I'm going to give you, there is a brand of shampoo and conditioner called Mane and Tail. and it was technically formulated for animals, like for horses, and but they've changed the pH levels in it so that people can use it now, and it's a really, really good shampoo and conditioner, and it's really inexpensive. You get like a 32-ounce bottle of the shampoo, and a 32-ounce bottle of the conditioner, and both are like $6.99 at Walmart or something. You do need to go to the pet section to grab them. I know it's gonna feel a little silly, but they are awesome on your hair. I use them. I usually keep them in my rotation. I try to use about 3. I know, I'm crazy, but I have pretty good hair, so this is my advice to you. 3 shampoos and 3 conditioners. Really, you just need 2, but I like to treat my hair well. So I keep mane and tail at all times. It's a really, really, there isn't a lot of extra crap in it. It's just straight up, good for your hair. I also use Nexus. It's a higher quality, like, drugstore brand. It does really nice things for your hair. What are some other good brands? I mean, like, you can get pretty expensive stuff at drugstores. I mean, I would just look up reviews and make sure you're getting it for your hair type. If you have curly hair, if you have oily hair, if you have dry hair. I have dry hair. I try to use a hydrating shampoo and a really nice conditioner. And here's the thing. If you are finding a lot of split ends or a lot of breakage in your hair, you're going to want to invest in products that are going to keep your hair hydrated and that are going to prevent split ends. I highly recommend anyone and everyone to invest in a product called BioSilk. It is a hair serum that is good for both your skin and your hair. It is definitely expensive. The bigger bottle is like $30, but it does last me a couple months because you just get like a quarter or $half size in your palm and just like run it through your ends and the mid and upper and a little bit of the upper shaft of your hair. Yeah, you're gonna want just keep and definitely ask your stylist if what kind of products would be good for your hair. She or he would probably know really well. My stylist actually isn't super helpful with product. She can recommend like some leave-in conditioners for me and some conditioners, but she doesn't really know what specifically would help. So it is trial and error, as with most things in life. You just have to try things, see how they treat you, and just figure it out for yourself. Do not wash your hair every day. Don't wash your hair every day. I wash mine every other day, just because I really cannot stand having even semi-greasy hair, or just the fact, I would love to wash it every day, but it really dries out your hair. It is not good for your hair. So I would say at least every other day, but if you can, every few days, a couple times a week, wash your hair. Problem for me is my scalp gets oily after a couple of days. My ends get dry. It's really annoying. Yeah, you don't need to wash your hair every day. Leaving in product is really good for your hair. I would suggest, just research. Get your ends trimmed every 6 to 8 weeks. I know it's going to be a huge hassle, especially if you're trying to grow your hair out. You really just want to get it long. You don't want to have to cut it. But the last thing you want is to grow it all out and then to have to cut off 6 or more inches, because it's all just dead ends. You don't want a bunch of dead ends. Get about half an inch cut off every other month or every 3 months, 6 to 8 weeks. And And yeah, that's basically how you're gonna grow your hair out. Keep away from heating products when you can. Straighteners, blow dryers. I let my hair air dry. I only straighten my bangs just because I don't want it to be all wonky. Uh, but yeah, that's my advice for hair care. It's all about knowing your body, and you can also take prenatal vitamins, and that's going to help your hair to grow faster, your nails, and it'll make your skin look good too. Only thing though is that I'm pretty sure it makes all hair on your body grow a lot faster. So if you're already hating to shave all the time, prenatal might not be your thing, but it will help your hair grow, definitely. You can get those at drugstores. Definitely do your own research. But that's my advice on hair care. Alright guys, that's all I have to say. If you have any questions, just leave them in the comments below or send me a message. I'd love to help. Alright, bye.